It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Above average heat expected to linger across the Ohio and Tennessee valleys through tomorrow. Severe thunderstorms and flash flooding are possible across the upper Midwest, Central Plains, Mid-Atlantic, and Central Gulf Coast today through tomorrow. Closer to home, shower and storm chances persist into the weekend as high pressure redevelops to the north. Chance for storms decreases early next week due to drier air moving in, and temperatures will remain near or below normal through the period. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. The Tularosa Basin Regional Dispatch Authority meeting is scheduled for tomorrow at 9 a.m. at the Otero County Administration Building. The Otero County Administration Facebook page has details. The city of Alamogordo reopens Bonito Lake for fishing only this weekend. That begins tomorrow morning at sunrise. The lake was scheduled to open earlier this summer, but was closed the day before its reopening due to the Bluetooth fire. I spoke with Mayor Susan Payne.
We are opening Bonito Lake for fishing this weekend. We're pretty excited about that. As reported by our city manager, people are excited about it, and so we're excited about opening the lake starting this weekend to the public. We're trying to work with Fish and Game to get some more fish in there.
Please remember, only fishing activities are permitted at the lake. All City of Alamogordo properties along the Rio Bonito and around Bonito Lake remain closed for any recreational activities at this time. The Tularosa Municipal School District has recently identified an outbreak of bed bugs within the district. Bed bugs are a common household pest that, while not known to spread disease, they can cause significant discomfort and distress. The district is taking immediate and thorough action to address the situation and ensure the safety and well-being of the students, staff, and community. If you have any questions, please check out the Tularosa Municipal Schools District Facebook page. The Alamogordo Public Schools Homecoming Dance Clothing Closet is open now, featuring gently worn formal wear in a variety of sizes at no cost for students who need homecoming attire. If you have any questions, call 575-430-0191 or send an email to hope@alamogordoschools.org. The village of Tularosa was recently told the current method of watering the village roses and other flowers is unsafe. A proposal is to have the New Mexico Department of Transportation install sprinklers to conserve energy and make the method safe.
We're told that our current watering system is not safe. Our main volunteer, Rusty, he drives his truck with a trailer and 2 water tanks, and he waters all the roses in the median by hand with the hose from the water tank.
Greg Gutierrez speaking with Crazy Radio.
Being that they're concerned about safety, honestly, the only safe solution would be for them to install sprinklers, like a drip system is what I'm thinking, that could run off of the irrigation ditches. And we can also implement some water-saving gardening techniques that will help to minimize the amount of water being used.
You can sign the petition by visiting change.org/sprinklers for Tule. Please be advised that beginning in September, a lane closure and traffic control plan will go into effect on 10th in New York. The first project will begin around downtown Main Street, 8th to 10th on New York. The first project will consist of utility work, including sewer and main water line replacement. This is going to be the first of many projects to improve the water and sewer lines throughout Alamogordo. Another project will immediately follow, known as the Great Blocks Project. This project will have a completely different traffic control plan. An announcement will be made to notify residents and to ensure everyone's safety when the time comes. A big rummage sale is coming up next week in Chaparral. We heard from our good friend, Robert Gable.
Blended Nation Fellowship Church, we're having our big rummage sale. By donation, we're going to be doing a fundraiser. So we're asking if people would please bring over any items that they want to donate to the church for selling.
So those donations can be donated on September 6th and 7th only. Please no closed donations. The event's happening on Friday and Saturday, September 6th and 7th, from 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. at Blended Nation Fellowship Church, 498 McCombs Road in Chaparral. You're invited to the Montanza, happening Saturday, September 7th, from noon to dusk at Casa de Flores y Martinez in Tularosa. That's at 96 Bridal Falls Lane. Our good friend Pastor Jerry Martinez told us all about it.
You go down Highway 70 up to mile marker 232 east of Tularosa, and you follow the flags that are at the streets at Bridal Falls Lane to the end of the road. So come and enjoy live music. The Mariachi Aguilas, the dance band Cactus Soul. The Mariachi Aguilas are a very good mariachi band. And the dance band, Cactus Soul, is a great band to dance to. There's going to be a golfing tournament as well.
If you have any questions, it's 575-937-1278. Well, today is Thursday. We get a Thursday thought from our good friend, Pastor Lauren Noble.
Good morning, 95.1 listeners. This is Pastor Lauren with our Thursday thought. I was talking to an athlete the other day at the college where I work, and she said, "You are here early." So I said, "I have to be here at 6 a.m. So she said, "Well, I get to be." So I said, "You get to be here?" And she said, "Yes. I woke up this morning, so I get to be here. I get to go to classes. I get to be with friends. I get to do a lot of things since I woke up today. And some people do not get to do anything because they didn't wake up this morning." Made me think about how many times I say I have to, and it seems almost like a drudgery, rather than I get to seems more like being grateful and an attitude of gratitude. So I've been trying to think I get to go to work rather than I have to go to work. And some days that gratitude has not worn off on me yet, that I have to go to work is still where it's at, and I don't think, "Oh, good, I get to go to work," and I do not dance a jig all the way across the parking lot going into the work. At the end of the day, and maybe possibly I might dance one on the way out. But anyway, we need to be more grateful, probably all of us, and I do myself, and I guess she just put it in a different way than I'd looked at it, because I've always thought, well, I have to. And some people don't get to do anything because they just didn't wake up. And what a wonderful thing it is that we have the opportunity to do that. Let me say a prayer for us. Lord, help us to be more grateful, even if we face the day with unexpected situations or aches and pains and things did not go like we planned. And be thankful that we woke up today and we have one more day here on earth, and help us to be, well, humbly grateful rather than grumbly hateful. And we all probably need to work on that, having a better attitude, myself included. Amen. Until we meet up again on the airwaves, blessings to you.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives, from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Local sports, local events, and local happenings and more. Nonprofit owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.org. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
We've all felt left out. And for people who move to this country, that feeling lasts more than a moment. We can change that. Learn how at belongingbeginswithus.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council.
The Clovis Police Department is currently seeking an 18-year-old named Giovanni Brown Johnson. He's been accused of shooting and killing a 16-year-old on Tuesday night. Officers were called out to the Clovis apartments to reports of a shooting. When they arrived on scene, they found a 16-year-old suffering from gunshot wounds. The victim was taken to the hospital, where that individual later succumbed to those injuries. Investigators have identified Brown Johnson as the suspect and have issued a warrant for his arrest. Thomas Soto and Monique Sanchez, both of Albuquerque, are behind bars and facing first-degree felony charges of reckless child abuse resulting in death and 2 counts of third-degree felony child abuse. Back in February, Albuquerque police officers found a 1-year-old child dead while responding to a call. Soto had already run away when police arrived. Later on, authorities say they found Soto's 2 other children who tested positive for fentanyl and meth after conducting a hair follicle drug test on him. An autopsy reportedly revealed the 1-year-old child died due to what the DA's office described as a toxic effect of fentanyl and meth. The court has scheduled Soto's first appearance for tomorrow. Zachary Babbitts, the man wanted for the murder of 83-year-old Gordon Peter Wilson outside of a Best Buy in Santa Fe earlier this month, has been apprehended in Las Cruces following a dramatic police chase. Babbitts was arrested for allegedly robbing an Arby's in Cruces on August 10th. According to police, Babbitts, along with an unidentified woman, forced a woman out of her vehicle at gunpoint. The vehicle was later found crashed. Babbitts, who had been released from prison just 5 months ago, is facing federal carjacking and firearm charges in addition to the state murder charge. A massive project that's been decades in the making to bring water from Ute Lake to Clovis and Portales has been put on hold. Quake County is asking for it to be paused, while those behind the pipeline are calling the county uninformed on the project. Quake County sent the Eastern New Mexico Water Utility Authority, who is in charge of the project, a letter asking them to stop the work. In the letter, the county says original plans for the pipeline, dating back to 2005, were based on the understanding that the water from the lake could be treated into drinking water by conventional means. But the letter cites a 2022 study which shows the water in the lake had harmful chemicals, including PFAS, and would require a different treatment. They say the Water Utility Authority wants to continue construction of the pipeline in Quake County in the spring of next year.
So all we're asking them to do is, hey, if you guys get your act together, you get the amount of funding that you need, you get a design that'll work, then fine. Come down here and build your pipeline. But until then, we don't want you coming down here and disrupting our community and basically tearing up our city.
Warren Frost, attorney for Quake County, speaking with KRQE.
This new water test came in 2022, and Quake County just learned about it 3 weeks ago. It was kind of a eureka moment, the proverbial smoking gun.
The ENMWUA says information about the 2022 water analysis and the updated need to treat the water with reverse osmosis has been in the public view all along. Sunland Park has collected more than $84.5 million in cannabis sales. That's according to a new report, which brings the city to the number 4 spot in terms of revenue collected from the cannabis industry. Mayor Javier Perea attributed the development to the city's proximity to El Paso and Juarez, where cannabis remains illegal. Perea says they've already began investing in the community with the financial bump provided by the legalization of cannabis in New Mexico over 2 years ago.
We're trying to integrate both of our operations, making sure that we work symbiotically.
And that was Perea speaking with KVIA. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 28 matches for New Mexico volleyball today, including Lake Arthur playing an unnamed opponent, Elida at Hondo Valley, New Mexico Military Institute at Mescalero, and Artesia at Alamogordo. Go, Lady Tigers! There are also 8 games for Mexico football today, including Carrizozo at Dora, and an unnamed opponent faces Capitan. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies. There's a 40% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 12 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies tonight with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Sunny tomorrow with a 60% chance of showers and storms, winds gusting up to 15. Your high today in the basin, 89. Low tonight of 67. High tomorrow, 89 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly sunny skies with a 70% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts between 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch expected. Winds gusting up to 12 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 70% chance of showers and storms. Winds gusting up to 17 miles per hour. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 66. Low tonight of 49. High tomorrow, 65 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting KALHradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.